Wait, we're live here with an interesting stream today. So for some context, I took a bet. I bet my chat $50 that Slaanesh was so OP I could win with them without the right click. Now, real question. What does this even mean? Well, essentially it means we will not be able to give any attack commands to our units. Should be pretty interesting, but like I said, I do believe Slaanesh is one of the best factions today, or in the current meta, anyways. And if it goes really well, I'll probably see if I can do it with other factions too. So should be pretty interesting. We have a couple options here. The one I was thinking of was Alt. Can you just rebind? No, this that would be totally just like why. That would just totally defeat the whole point of the challenge, my dude. Yeah, no, there won't be any rebind business happening today. We're playing it properly, so I can use Alt left click drag to move my armies, and someone in chat also stated that we can indeed use the arrow keys, which is a hilarious way to move your army, but perhaps that's what we will be trying. So for my lord today, it's going to be very standard. We're going to have this guy, Pit of Shades. Awesome. If I double click a spell, usually I right click to cancel it. So either we're stuck having to cast a spell that I click, or we have to select another unit, or ooh, Lizardman, or the even better option, I guess I hit the escape key. I gotta get my hand off the right click button. Or my finger anyway, so that I can really focus on doing this the right way. Yeah, one taste of this Gaven bribe. The thing is, we already got bribed today, so well, the viewer has already paid us, and I feel like if I don't do this challenge, I'm sort of ripping him off. So we gotta make sure that we do our due diligence here. Now, funny thing, Cavalry and Furies sort of terrible here because they can't charge. However, for the Furies, we can land them, which is pretty good. We got the Hellstriders, which, you know, they won't be able to charge, but they have such good anti-large stats. I feel like we might want them anyways. And then, of course, you know, the usual spawn shenanigans. I'm thinking we will go for a Mortis type build, because it's a little bit better here. Chariots will actually just be useless though, so let's just skip out on those guys real quick. We'll see how it goes. Can't you go into the tactical map tab to cancel a spell? That's a janky way to cancel a spell, but we might try it. Someone saying Lizardmen will win? I think not. I think not. Let's see. I believe we probably do want some skirmishers. And then I think we do want the Sigvald. Sigvald's just an amazing fighter. He'll be able to sit there and get a ton of damage in. Yeah, this feels like about the right build. Sweet! So, the build's ready. Let's see if it can be done. We got the double Mortis. We got Pit of Shades, of course. This is about as meta as it gets. And this is trying to show off. Can a super meta Slaanesh build actually win it? Hello, Gang Paradise. How's it going? It's not all Slaanesh today. It's we'll play some Slaanesh until we win it, and then after that, then I'll try the challenge out with some other factions, just to see if it's possible. How much should it take to accept the challenge? $50. $50. I didn't actually expect someone to pay $50. I was just giving like a rough number estimate, but they actually did it. They went through with the donation, so here we are. Do you have to win every game or at least once? Well, I guess it really depends, right? We might want to win enough games where it's decisively true that that Slaanesh is just super OP, or alternatively we could just try out other factions. Like I think Vampire Coast would be a hilarious one. Yeah, try the challenge with Coast. Vampire Coast would be a very good one, and then all sort of the skirmish-based factions would probably do well. I think like Lizardmen, Norska, a lot like Chaos. All of those guys have pretty high access to skirmish and ranged. So we could try that. Feel like a 75% win rate is decisive? What, from earlier, or you're trying to predict where we'll end this stream at? I wish I could just tear the right mouse button off of my mouse, but unfortunately my mouse be too expensive for that. I'll make enough to buy a whole new mouse. Over 50% sounds decent enough. Proof? Yeah, okay, well, we'll see if we can get a 50% win rate going. The briber himself should say the victory conditions. That's the problem. I don't know if he's in chat to actually defend himself. But I guess we'll see. Oh, whoops, I already screwed up. Let's see here. So I got a left click only. I can't right click drag. Alright, so here we go. So we can left click to formation. Okay, but there's no actual right click dragging. I just have to I have to move them purely with alt. So this is alt left click. I can use control to rotate them. I can also use the arrow keys to move them up like so. 100% should be enough. Yeah, failure already. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. I gotta add a special section today. Let's see, right clicks. 1. The impulse to right click is too strong. It's too strong. I gotta resist the urge. All right. Yeah, I know, right? That was quick. Okay, so we have our Lord, and then we have our. Jeez, I can't right click with any of these guys. All right, there. Oh yeah, I can't drag them. I gotta individually move them into position. That's gonna be janky. All right, so that means these guys, this whole bottom bar is basically useless at this point. Alright, so here's the plan. We got the Mortis on the right side, and then the Mortis on the middle, and then we're just gonna try to win with those guys. Yeah, I gotta refund the $50 if we can't pull it off. Alright, let's see how this goes. Alright, so for our opponent, he has a Nakai the Wanderer build. Very interesting. Very interesting. I think cavalry on this left-hand flank will be pretty apt for us. But, you know, I could get cavalry in the middle. I think they're quite nice, but I don't want to lean too hard on the skirmishers here. Well, I sort of do want to go more Sigvald. Yeah, you know what, let's just arrow key it, right? Let's see, can I control arrow key? Oh, I can, that's sick. So you can use if you hold control and arrow keys, then you can actually use that to move them around. That's amazing. Hey, Captain John Map, hello, how's it going? So, because we can't actually land any charges, running into my opponent is actually just sort of suicide. So instead, I'm just gonna sort of stand my ground and then have him charge me. And that's the way that we're gonna make this work. Now, Sigvald, of course, he's amazing on the right flank, just because he can sit there and stay nice and safe. And then I guess we get ready for the spawn summons. Yeah, oh, this is a keyboard shortcut day indeed. Oh, look at that. We got some skinks. Okay. Pretty interesting. I guess I can push them with my marauders. We'll just force path our way through. There we go. Come on, marauders. Get them. Get them, marauders. Hit them. If I hit halt, will they attack? So I have halt bound on H. And look at that. Look at that. They're not attacking, are they? Come on, go get them, marauders. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna do the plan B and just sort of stand our ground. In the meantime, I guess I can also grab a skirmisher, park them over there. We got the Sigvald moving on in. These guys are just gonna scoot up a tiny bit. Looks like they will be fighting the Saurus. That's very good for us. And yeah, looks like Nakai's having a pretty hard time. Let's see if we can get Sigvald to go and fight him. Sigvald's just gonna park himself right beside Nakai, and that should be enough. Then I think my spawn will just sort of move them in. Alright, here we go. Pit of Shades, as we all know, very strong ability. Let's plop that right down on top of the Saurus warriors. And then I guess let's see how we can get cavalry to work. So I have no idea how move command cavalry will actually interact with the game. I'm pretty sure they'll just be useless, but let's see. So good old alt control to get them to get the rear charge ready. And will they actually get the charge? So here's the thing, right? I made a leadership video today. Will they actually get the charge in the rear debuff if I just give them a straight move command into them? We'll see. We'll see. In the meantime, over here, looks like the Mortis is doing well. Oh, and he counter charges. That's a good way to defend against the charge in the rear debuff. So quite like that on his part. And can we get some spawn? I guess we'll see. Over here, though, we can see just how strong the Marauders of Slaanesh are. Despite having no attack command, they still grind the Saurus Warriors down to about half HP, which is obviously quite a lot of damage for a 400 gold unit that already costs about half. Looks like the Mortis engine is doing great. Only 200 gold value, but it's slowly climbing up. And then we will get some skirmishers just to sort of tackle that Nakai problem. But you know, overall, I'd say this is going better than expected. The Marauders are just sitting there. What are we doing? Yeah, those Marauders, they're a little bit janky. Here's another strat. I'm gonna run the Slaanesh Cav anyways because I think it's hilarious. I think these guys got routed off in the back. Yeah, I think they got chased off. But can I get these skinks to pull away? No, he just stands his ground. Oh my gosh. Well, you know what? We'll get the impact damage. I'll settle for that, and then at least they're gonna stop those skinks from firing. So that's a bit of a plus. It actually looks like I'm playing normally to my opponent. Yeah, except suspiciously, none of my units are doing any damage on the charge. But look at that, the Hellstriders with the move command in, already 200 damage on these skinks. That's amazing. I'll take it. You know, let's get some Furies too. Now. Can the Furies chase down the Pterodon Riders? That would be a little bit of a that's sort of a hard maybe, I think, on those guys. Because on one hand, if the Pterodon Riders run away, there's no way I can easily chase them. At least I can distract the Chameleon Skinks pretty well with my Hellstriders. But let's see these guys. So if I just give a halt command over there, will they actually attack? No, the answer is no. Maybe they'll start aggroing in a second. We'll see. I think the Hellstriders are doing a lot better than I expected, though. And over here, things are going pretty great. You know, I think another Pit of Shades here will do us just fine. He's starting to cap this area. Let's summon another Hellstrider. You know, they are just that good. Man, if you give a halt command, they really just hate attacking. Only just then did they start. That is pretty sketchy, but. Still, though, I think I can take care of those Pterodon Riders fairly well. Pit of Shades routed off those guys just fine. And man, we're gonna get a triple cap on this guy. Look at that. Sigvald's even doing great over there. I think the Furies, though, I'm not really feeling the Furies. It might just be me, but they're really having a rough time without those extra charge attacks. Look at this. We got a few more skinks. Let's go ahead and deal with them. Here we go. Janky Hellstrider charge. Away. Go, my janky Hellstriders. Defeat those Chameleon Skinks. There we go. They should be fine. Next challenge with guard mode on. Oh, jeez. Well, the thing is, guard mode on is a little bit easier for me to deal with, I think. Because, like, at least with guard mode, I can give them attack commands. It just is a huge... It's like a huge tax on my micro, but honestly, man, Slaanesh is a beast. Slaanesh is a beast. Not a single charge command given today. Now, his Chameleon Skinks actually did hold up. My guys, I think the halt commands really aren't helping me out too much there. Let's see, the Furies didn't do great either, but at least we have skirmishers. I'll get another group of skirmishers, and then hopefully we can chase down Nakai here. I think Sigvald should be able to hold this fine, but it looks like my opponent, he will be able to not get fully triple capped. So, very nice play on his part. I guess we should. Man, I'm getting like no kills too. That's the weird thing. Because I'm not actually chasing off units very effectively, we're not really building up our meters very hard. Because like the moment they rout, my guys just refuse to attack. And without any ranged play, it's just rough. But you know, at the very least, I have the micro to keep chasing down Nakai. That's obviously a pretty good plus. If we can kill him, then won't have to deal with him anymore. And then over here, we got some skinks, and here comes the brilliant play, all right, people? I hope you're ready. So first things first, we're gonna get a big old Pit of Shades directly on top of him. Start moving up with our infantry. There we go. We catch most of those guys. And then the Furies are gonna move in to give them a land command to try and finish them off. Let's see here. Some cold ones. Let's just run away from them. There we go. And then... Oh, wow, they're already routed. Wow, normal Pit of Shades actually does that much damage to them? I guess it's because he lost his lord. For 2 minutes, you were wondering why the short doesn't end until you realize it was a stream. Dang, alright. Here we go, big play. Will Furies with the land command actually attack? Let's see here. Come on, you darn Furies. Oh, look at that! They actually got damage. I think that's because I resummoned them, though. Let's see, if we actually look at their damage, you're like, yeah, it's not going up really. Now it's doing a little bit, but... Okay, a little bit janky, but I'll accept it. Next challenge is with Connect. Yeah, can you beat Warhammer 3 with just bananas? Can we do the bongos only Warhammer campaign? Oh boy. Yeah, this is pretty great though. Honestly, I think the Furies are hot garbage. No need to run Furies. I do like the Soul Grinders, obviously. Oh my gosh, 3,000 value. Yeah, the Soul Grinder's pretty good. The Furies are hot garbage. Of course, the Skirmishers are great. Sigvald is amazing, as one would, of course, expect. And then the Spawn and Marauders, honestly, if they just stand their ground and fight. Look at that, no charge command, paid for half his value. The Spawn, half their value. This guy, half his value. Yeah, so even without charge commands, they're still doing about as well as infantry will do. They usually don't pay for their full cost, maybe like 3/4 in the best case scenario. So I'd say overall this is a success. This is pummeling. I think at this point, this is pretty decisive enough where we can probably move on to Vampire Coast now. What do you guys think? Is it normal for Lizardmen to be up and trading against Slaanesh? Generally not, but a lot of the damage isn't actually counted in Warhammer right now. So, like, specifically this guy, Mortis engines don't actually get tracked in the damage, which obviously is a pretty big source of damage, I would say, and skirmishers too. So, I'm actually much more ahead than my opponent. The problem right now is that I just the problem right now is there's simply too much. Or no, what am I talking about? The problem is that it's just not being shown in the top left corner. There we go. Is this quick battles? Yeah, it's quick battles. All right. Well, that was an interesting success. We only had one right click at the beginning, but I'm pretty sure this is decisive, right? Let's see here. Okay, well, I think it's about time. What next? I call that a win. That was pretty decisive, but I want chat to decide. Do you guys want to see Slaanesh or Vampire Coast? Get your votes going, guys. Get your votes going. Both the... Wow, look at that. The Spawn did really well without the charge. If I had been giving charge commands, it would have done insanely well. How did my cavalry do? One of them got 750 value? How? How? I didn't give them an attack command. Oh my goodness gracious me. Now, of course, the other two did terribly. Furies, you know, I only summoned one. 220. Honestly, still not that bad. Sigvald did alright too. Everyone wants Vampire Coast. Alright, it's done. We'll get the coasting. Yeah, 20% of my power. Yeah, this is hilarious. Yeah, the no right click meta. I just have to make sure I don't screw it up in deployment and we're fine. Oh yes, it's a land battle. Oh, it's on Crossroads? And he's gone. Come on, he doesn't want to play against Coast on land battle? Come on, what a guy. Multiplayer mod concept, true random armies. Yo, I would love randomizers. Okay, now this is a bit more sketchy. This is not a great map for Vampire Coast, but I accept the challenge. We're not a coward, guys. We're not a coward. Alright, now how does one get the coast going? I believe you can't play coast without 5 handgun units, obviously. Deck gunners, of course. Amazing unit. And I would take a melee lord, but he can't charge. So we're gonna go with the pistol admiral instead. She's gonna go ahead and bring Drowned Dead and Wind of Death, of course. Wind of Death, just easy item for abusing your opponents. Nice. And we'll just put her on foot, make her nice and cheap like. Let's see. Do I take Cyrene just to tear? Do I do the bloated corpse? Is it time? I think bloated corpses are bugged. Let me see. I'll take one on reinforcements. We'll take it for the memes. Oh, deck droppers. Deck droppers are a good one. It depends on what he plays though, so let's lock in. The octuple bloat. It's already a pretty hard challenge, guys. But I do like me some Queen Bess action. And it's Bretonia. I need halberds. Yeah, we need halberds ASAP. There we go. That should be enough. Pretty good. Now, obviously, you know, we do need terror, so sirens are a must. I think more artillery just in case. A cannon could be okay too, honestly. Honestly, not a terrible choice. Not a terrible choice, but I do sort of, I want more, like, of these guys. These are great first Bretonia. Nice. Now, halberds. Halberds are they're an interesting thought, right? Because usually, if you can brace for the charge, they're still just as good. Perhaps we can get something done with that, you know? Let's try it out. Let's try it out. All right, so we got a 5 handgun build. We got the Queen Bess action, the Fleet Admiral. Let's see it. Catalyst, thank you so much for the 30 euros. Oh my gosh, that's a lot, man. You're right, you're right. Here's the other half of our bet. Oh my gosh, dang. Thank you very much, man. All right, I'll take it. I'll take it. Thank you. Well, let's see if we can win with Coast now. 88% people wanted Vampire Coast. Just joined. How do you even play without the right mouse button? Well, it's easy. It's quite easy. All you have to do is hold Alt, left click, drag, Control to make them turn, or you use the arrow keys, which is also a very nice way to play the game. All right, let's see. I just noticed I can't actually change the thickness of my formation unless I can. Let's see. If I do this, will this change the thickness? No. It's actually impossible. That's hilarious. All right. Let's see. Let's get these guys, grab them back. So I obviously want halberds over here. Yeah, no, it's actually impossible, right? There's no hotkey to change it, right? I can do left click, right click to move them around, but that's it. All right, well, we're gonna use the non-optimal Vampire Coast formations today then. No harm done by that. You can change with Control up and down arrows. That's the jankiest thing I've ever heard. Who does that? Oh my gosh, it actually works? How do you guys know these hotkeys? That's hilarious. Oh, yes. Yes, get the squares going. Oh, that's so good. Oh my gosh. Oh, the hidden tech. Oh my gosh. Optimal Vampire Coast play today. Yes. Yes, this is the best thing I've ever done. All right, well, let's start getting some ground here on our opponent. All right, what does he have? He has an archer build. He's got the trebuchet. And here's the thing. We can't aim at the trebuchet unless, you know what doesn't count as right-clicking? Boom, baby. Boom, manual fire. It's all left-click based. And guess what? I'm pretty good at manual fire. We only just barely missed there. All right, but anyways, let's keep getting best moved up. The possibilities are endless without right-clicking. Who even needs right-click anyways? What do I need here? I guess should I test a bloated corpse? Maybe not yet. I need my rotting Prometheans. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is great. This is great. Here we go. I think I gotta aim a little bit lower, like over here. Look, I am the Queen Bess Manual Fire World Champion. Don't think I won't murder with them. Oh dang, he's starting to. Come on, desummon. Dang it, we goofed. I can't turn to fire them quickly. Come on, just turn. Turn and fire. Here we go, you guys got this. All right, here we go. Let's get this bad boy out. And then I gotta get my mortars out here. Let's see. Oh, geez, I can't turn and fire with them unless I select multiple units. There we go. Okay, nice. We got there. Let's go ahead and turn this way real quick. Gotta get these guys shot at real quick and then turn these handguns over here. Nice, okay. So we're in pretty well positioned over there. I think my handguns here are doing fine. All right. Use J to turn around. Yo, that's a good tech. Let's see here. These guys gotta go here. Yeah, the mortars are gonna have to do for now. I'll get more Queen Bess action today, though. Mark my words. Let's see. But I think I need depth guard. I think I need depth guard here. At the very least, these guys can sort of scoot up in range, though. And then I think the deck gunners should be able to start firing soon. Really depends on the line of sight. Twin Tail Gaming, thank you very much for becoming a deckhand. I think the melee sirens as dumb as it is, the melee sirens are actually sort of important here. Let's see, we got the Knights of the Realm in the distance. I have to be very careful about those guys. There we go, and those guys are in position. Nice. So, I believe we can start pushing into the center now. I can get my Lord over there. Jeez, alt clicking is so janky. But okay, if we park our sirens not too far deep into those guys, I think we might... Oh, geez. Control up. That's literally as wide as they get. Okay, we'll settle for that. Our guns will mostly just fire there, and then I believe these rotting Prometheans should be able to do fine. Come on, you darn sirens. Aggro. Yes, they aggroed on Lewin. We did it. Okay, perfect body blocking too here with our zombies. He's trying to sneak through, but that only gets him in range of our guns. So that's a pretty nice plus. There we go. We got that corner. And look at that. We're starting to capture this area. I like it. I like it. Let's get our Lord over here. Get a Wind of Death on those archers so that they don't do too much damage to me. Nice. It looks like the guns are doing well. Now, our artillery piece, there we go. Get another D summon before he lands on top of him. And then see if we can get our depth guard going. Nice. But look at that. The Rotting Prometheans, one of the best counters to the Bretonians you could possibly imagine. Very, very good against cavalry. Very insanely good against cavalry. Definitely a must-have. Over here, we're going to capture that point. Hilarious, hilarious. Nice. We have this left point over here. I think it's time I get these deck gunners. And we're going to use the control up to get them wider so that they can get a better field of view over here. Okay, nice. That should be pretty good. Looks like those Pegasus Knights are having a rough time. Looks like the Prometheans are doing well. Sirens are pushing in. Guys, I think we've done it. I think we've established a lead, but it's not over just yet. It's not over just yet because this fight could go really either way. He's really collapsing in on our range here. I'm hoping the depth guard will just be enough. Oh, man. This is great, though. This is great. Yeah, the poor archers. Did they just all die? Yeah, no, they just all died. They got just entirely deleted. They no longer exist anymore. Very good. Nice. Pegasus Knights are down. Prometheans are doing great. I think we save up for the better depth guard now. You know, they can really get the pushing on if we want to. Let's see here. It looks like he's going mostly infantry. Yeah, this is like perfect situation for depth guard. All right, here we go. Turn these guys. Now, I think I disabled the about face hotkey because I thought it was useful. But joke's on me. It was actually something that we might need to use today. We'll see though. We'll see. In the meantime, ooh, one more Winds of Magic. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. Give me the Winds of Magic. Come on, it's just 10 seconds. It can't be that slow. There we go. Nice. This'll do. This'll do. Some Wind of Death action for your viewing pleasure. It's a pretty good spell. It's a pretty good spell. There we go. Gets about a third of the remaining health on those guys. Instantly kills the infantry, though. Really, really nice. I want to get my Sirens here, though. Rotting Prometheans is still doing great. Let's see. Those zombies are doing fine. Oh, crap. No, I did it again. I accidentally right-clicked to cancel my thing. Dang it. Dang it. Oh, mission failed again. Oh, my gosh. The impulse. The impulse. I can't believe I right-clicked. We had the win. Oh, my gosh. All right. Well, we still got to carry out the game, but dang it. Dang it. It was so fast, too. I didn't... Oh, geez. I accidentally escaped. Yes, escape works. Escape works. Yeah, muscle memory too strong. Yeah, that was an accidental right click. Ah, dang it. Dang it. Mission failed. Oh man. Oh, this is harder than you think. Yeah, not right clicking to cancel alt. I have to use escape, I think. Oh my gosh, what a tragedy. What an absolute tragedy. Let's see. So I gotta select these guys so that I can aim my artillery pieces. Nice. Accidentally selected the depth guard. That's fine. Dang it. How does one not right click in this game? My goodness. Yeah, might as well concede at this point. I'm tempted to. I'm really tempted to. Oh my gosh. That was a mid-game right click. Oh man, you know what? Screw that. No, it's over, man. It's over. I can't live with that. I right click mid-battle. Ah! Dang it. We just can't. We can't call that a win. We can't call that a win. We right click mid-battle. Dang it. All right. Take two. Take three. Take three. Unacceptable. Yeah, we gotta get a proper win. You gotta get a proper win. That was disgraceful. Shameful display. Oh my gosh. All right, take two. Take two. Oh man. All right, here we go. Reset. Reset. Yeah, you guys are right. You guys are right. We can't live with ourselves with that. Yeah, the handgun mobs have a really hard time shooting, apparently. They need real good line of sight. Yeah, we done goofed. We done goofed. Oh man, that was the right build though. That was the right build. Let's see if we get a land battle game. Because I think land battle would be great for us here. I gotta put like something on top of my right click button. Can I get like a notepad or something and like make it feel all weird? I don't know. Maybe if I do this. So if I do this mouse grip, the middle and index finger on the middle mouse, I think that might do it. Just disable it? Nah, that's a pain. I gotta fight the muscle memory. Let's see where they at. Vampire Coast. There we go. Alright. Let's see if we can do it. Can you unbind it? You can, but this is more fun. Alright, here we go. So I think obviously we want the Spearfisher's net, right? Right, we want to be able to net down our opponents here. Sure, you know, I'll start with Bloated Corpses. They don't need right-clicking. And then, yeah, I will go for the Queen Bess champion here. See, max out on the zombies, very nice. Get the rotting Prometheans, very nice. He's Cathay, interesting. I can just disconnect it. That's hilarious. So he's Cathay. Okay, Bloated Corpses are pretty useless here. I'll take one for the memes. And then what? Do I even want Depth Guard? Honestly, not really. I can go and get an animated Hulk. That's not bad. I do want artillery though. This is like a big shooting fight. Would it be hard to right click if you throw the mouse out the window? Yeah, just get a new mouse. That's just the one button. You know what? I think an animated Hulk and a deckhand is pretty good. We can do the slow march towards him. He might go a mass range build, but I think this is okay. I don't have magic though, which is a bit awkward, but you know the timer's ticking down, so whatever. Screw the magic. Screw the magic. Who needs magic? I got guns. Alright, here we go. No magic? Yeah, no magic. Alright, here we go. Yeah, this is a janky build. There's some builds you could bring that would beat us, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. You don't hate DOM, but you much prefer land battles? Yeah, that's pretty cool. I know people got their different preferences. Using a controller? Does Warhammer work with the controller? Does it move the mouse around? I have no idea. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, guns are magic. Magic for men. Alright, so I do like the box formations. I think that's important. I think the Queen Bess we can actually put very far back. Because we can fire outside of Queen Bess range to take him out. And there we go, victory. Easiest win of my life. Easiest win. What the crap is that build? Dude, what? Oh, you know, I'll take that win. Doesn't count for the challenge, but what is this build? He basically dies to like, he dies so hard. Honestly though, he might have been able to win with some maneuvering. He saw my build. He saw I was a 20 stack and just left. Alright, peak Cathay performance, yeah. What was that? Alright, well, you know, I'll take it. Look, I think we can agree having like 5 units would probably not get you that very far. I think Terracotta Sentinels is also not the best strategy to have in the world against Vampire Coast. Maybe that's just me though, but... Alright. I gotta get handguns to work. What are we on? Grove of Slaughter? That's a terrible map for handguns, but I'll do it. Don't think I won't. Yeah, loads of handguns. Loads of bombers is very good. Deck gunners. Queen Bess. Because we can't play this game without Queen Bess. We got this guy. Gonna replace him with a Fleet Admiral. He's playing dwarves. That's actually pretty scary. Let's see. You know what does do well against dwarves? This spell, Vangeist Revenge, 100 armor piercing. I can't show you what the spell does because then I have to right click. I actually can't show you what the overcast looks like. That's terrible. But if you overcast it, it's gonna do a lot of damage. Thank you very much, Aaron Zephyr, for the $5. Yeah, long time no see. Happy to have you on the stream, man. Happy to have you. But yeah, so we're gonna do the Vangeist Revenge. We're gonna go for Depth Guard. I think that's a pretty obvious choice here. And then yeah, more heavy on the deck gunners for sure. Definitely more heavy on the deck gunners. Yo, Queen Bess is great. Oh yeah, we gotta slam Queen Bess in here. 1 second. 1 second. There we go. Yeah, contingency Queen Bess. Nice. And then I think we just want to spam Depth Guard. Depth Guard are actually legit pretty good versus dwarves. Do I want a Necrofex is okay. Love the past few streams. Thank you very much. Yeah, I've been having a great time too, man. That's our ranged cap settled. I think I do want a mortar in case it goes for a million archers. Can you micro rotting Leviathan to be useful at all? I'm skeptical. I think we need I think we want animated Hulks instead. We can sort of run them in, give them the Hulk command, and maybe they'll do. Sure, let's try this. Love the past few streams. Just got here. Are you alt clicking? Lots of alt clicking. There's a little bit of control up and down to change the width of our formation. Yeah, no sirens. They're actually pretty bad against dwarves now. Like, they're okay, but they're not gonna actually crush it like the Depth Guard will. I think Depth Guard are just way better. Feel like Skaven are in a good place when it comes to domination? I'd say yes. I'd say they're in like a good place. Maybe they could have a bit of a buff, but they have teeth. Any chance Marathi will get Demonettes in multiplayer? Probably not, because there's no sub-factions. So they'd have to make it where it's Lord specific. That'd be a bit weird. Alright, here we go. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this madness plays out. So here's the thing, right? I need to make sure... Oh, my formations are all janky. Let's see. We're gonna do formation to group them up. And then break the formation. And then control up to get them a bit wider. There we go. There we go. And then we're gonna park these guys over here. Get the Depth Guard forwards. Nice. Gotta... There we go. Missile front. And then get them a bit square. There we go. Nice. These guys are a little bit wider. Okay, nice. You know, the muscle memory is starting to build. I can feel that I'm getting speedier with these commands. But okay. So here's the plan, right? Depth Guard just need to block these forest fronts. And maybe take a forest fight. But mostly I just want to shoot them to death through these side areas. We have the Queen Bess parked right here. It's gonna be ready to sort of fire into his spawn point at the start of the game. We will get the manual fire to get that going. And then, yo, I don't need guard mode. That's actually great. Yeah, we don't need guard mode because they're not gonna chase anything. This is basically guard mode anyways. Alright, let's just start the game. Here we go, Queen Bess. Let's get the Queen Bess action going. We're going to zoom in close so that we can manual fire with it a little bit faster. So he's a little bit out of range, so you want to shoot above the first notch a bit. Oh, what the? Come on, Queen Bess. Come on. Come on, Queen Bess. There we go. Is it going to hit a tree? Ah, dang, the overshoot. The overshoot. That actually lands roughly in a spawn point, but, you know, what can you do? Alright, well, I guess it's time to move up. So I need to get me some more deck gunners. He does have a gyrocopter, and they are among some of the hardest units to shoot in the world right now. Let's just move these guys up. Oh, these guys are still formation locked. Whoops, that's a bit of a problem. And then I guess we get the depth guard into the forest. That should be good. Let's see. Oh, stop moving. Stop moving. Get the guns ready to fire. Gotta shut down those gyrocopters. Okay, nice. These guys are... We can turn them. Halt Queen Bess. There we go. So now we are in range of many of these dwarves. And look at that. The deck gunners are firing. Very nice. Very nice. Now, what build does he have? He has a lot of dwarf warriors. And he has flame cannons. Okay. How do I kill flame cannons? Gotta think. I'd say... Here we go. We get the animated Hulks, go through the forest approach, just run them down with the depth guard. That'll do. Maybe, oh man, look at that Queen Bess shot. That's a good one. Ooh, this should be good too. Come on, come on, turn, turn, turn. Come on, Queen Bess, this is your time to shine. I believe that shot hits. Come on! Oh man, I gotta get my Queen Bess practice going again. I feel like I've been feeling weak on the Queen Bess front recently. One day. Anyways, we'll just keep scooting on up. Yeah, we need more manual fire. I'm getting it in. I'm getting it in. There we go. That's a nice shot. Yeah, another animated Hulk. And then I can start summoning in more depth guard. Here we go. These guys just need to brace against those dwarf warriors, and I need to have them run into me. That's the only way this can possibly work. Let's see. And I also need to get a Van Guy's Revenge at some point. Looks like the flame cannon dodging is actually going very well for me too. Let's see. Yeah, we should be able to get this area. It looks like he's abandoned that point. Very nice. I can turn my guns to just park into the middle here. Oh, look at that. He's walking into the depth guard. He's giving me the charge. Yeah, this is good. This is pretty good. Opponent must be so confused about what I'm aiming at. Yeah. You know what? Can I just do this the quick and easy way? Is this guy ready to dodge there? Oh, come on. Take him out. Take out the gyrocopters. Here we go. Gotta get these guys turned. Yes. That's a pretty good volley. Let's see here. These guys gotta... Oh, come on. Just fire at them. It's so hard to get my guys to shoot. You guys don't know. I can't get anyone to fire properly. At least that artillery piece is gone. Sorry for missing the Van Guy's Revenge. I know that holds a special place in your heart. Man, I just can't fire at these gyrocopters. There we go. Finally, the deck gunners are going at it. Oh, accidentally have too many abilities on that Lord. That's fine. Let's go ahead and get another one of these. Nice. Gyrocopters down. It's down. Success. We took it out. All right, so bombers are capturing that point. These guys have to turn this way. And then I want these guys to start firing at those dwarf warriors. In fact, let's kite them out a little bit. In the middle, it looks like things are going okay-ish for us. Not the greatest. He even has some flamethrowers there, which are very, very scary. I gotta be a bit wary of that. At the very least, he's throwing away his gyrocopters, though. Oh my gosh, it's so hard to turn you guys. There we go. Those bombers should be able to take him out. And then I think with a few more depth guard, we should be fine. Yeah, my ranged over here should win that. These depth guard are, yeah, they'll just fight the Longbeards. That's okay. Let's see. And then I think over here we blast them with the Vangeists. I think that's the best option. Nice. Looks like this firing line is doing great. Very good. Another depth guard. Nice. Gyrocopters are routed. Yeah, I think we're okay. It looks like those bombers are doing great too, and that was a nice Vangeist. Here we go. These guys will just dive in onto his infantry over there, and then hopefully the bombers can get their targeting down. Oof, Queen Bess dominating today apparently, and I think it's about time I get one of the handguns into there. Nice. Looks like that side is going great. Oh, those are Slayers. Dang. No wonder the bombers are doing so well. And these guys can sort of just turn. Let's see. Nice. Looks like the Quarrelers are on the run. We're trading up. I just got to get me the victory points now. Yeah, Queen Bess is doing real good. Doing real good. I wish I could fire at these guys. Can I get it done? Come on. Come on. Just got to summon my old Queen Bess stratagems. Dang it, so close, so close. At least that's an interesting way to aim Queen Bess, though, which I think is actually quite good. We can aim Queen Bess pretty efficiently just by going into manual fire mode. Looks like those depth guard are still winning it too over there. Nice. These guys are doing great. We've chased off most of his infantry there. Very nice. Deck gunners are doing their job. Yeah, I'd say we're winning this. I'd say we're winning this. Let's see. Let's just pull these guys into the forest. Nice. These depth guard to go in here. Jeez, these guys keep running away from my Hulks and I can't chase them. But nice. Nice. We have the middle point. I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, Queen Bess is doing real good. She's doing real good. Let's see. Do I want to pull these guys back? I think I do. I think I do. Come on, come on. First game without any right clicking. Oh, Jesus, Death Guard really got to pull back. That's a dangerous fight if I've ever seen one. Yeah, it's got to be careful not to throw. We can finally drop artillery. That gives us 600 gold. Very, very good. And then that's enough to get ourselves another one of these guys. Let's see. Does 600 gold make sense? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Nice. Thunderers. Here we go. Now I've been missing out on the boats all game. This does 72 armor piercing. I'm pretty sure it should one-shot or shatter these Thunderers. Let's check real quick. And the answer is no, it doesn't one-shot them. In fact, each and every single Thunderer lives through that barrage, but they are gonna rout, so I'll take it. I'll take it. Dang, so I guess you need to overcast that if you want to actually kill. That's fine though. Is Necrofex Colossus still meta? Against some factions probably, but I'd say it's not meta anymore. It's just viable. It's like one tier down. Okay, but nice. I think we won it. No chasing. Yeah, my units are incapable of chasing the enemy. That's correct. They're incapable of that. Oh wow, look at this. He's getting more flamethrower shots. Let's park these guys here. Let's get the depth guard pulled back. These guys can start flanking. Nice. And then more Hulks. Here we go. Let's bring them in. Let's bring them in. We've got the depth guard here. And let's see, my Lord's just poking away. Man, I can't believe all the Thunderers live though. It's a bit weird that a lot of ranged abilities now just or like a bunch of spells don't kill entities anymore. I don't know how I feel about that. It does make the spells at least a bit easier to understand though. Italian Spartacus asking for toe picks. Why toe picks? And why do you think my price would be $5? It's at least double that, my dude. My goodness. What do you take me for? Let's see anyways. Oh, so happy to have you here, Italian. The real Italian Spartacus? Actually? Actually? I don't know if Italian Spartacus actually watches me, but you know, we'll see. Oh crap. I gotta cancel that with... How do you cancel this spell? Select another unit. There we go. We got there eventually. There we go. And the triple cap. We did it. We did it. We triple capped the dwarves. Oh yeah, you got the check mark. It's the legit Italian Spartacus. Happy to have you here, man. Have you been making a lot of Warhammer videos recently? Haven't been checking up. Dang. We can ramp it up from here. Yeah, I got my socks on, man. I can't, man. I just say man twice. Yeah, I can't. I gotta wait. Oh, jeez. No, cancel that. Cancel that spell. Yeah, I gotta. Well, we might show a little bit. I'll give you a pixel. I'll give you a pixel for the $5. Happy to have you here. Been going hard on the painting. Dang, that's sick, man. That's sick. Man, dang. Oh man, that's so cool to have you in chat. Honestly, man, honestly, because like it's basically like, you know, you're like one of the first few people I saw for Warhammer multiplayer in general, man. Because like because yeah, for Warhammer multiplayer, it started out with basically me watching videos of you in turn casting the Everchosen. So you know, if chat has someone to thank for why I'm so into multiplayer, you at least played a pretty big part in that, my dude. Happy to have you here. Are you guys still talking about toes? Oh my goodness, sniff the shoes. Ah, jeez, that's disturbing. That's disturbing. Does this guy have skirmish mode on? He's so good at running away from my guys. Yeah, I swear he has skirmish mode on. There's no way he's that good at dodging. I won't take anything else for an answer. All right, here we go. More depth guard. Let's get them in here. These guys are doing surprisingly terrible at killing each other. Just both sides are wasting all of their ammunition. Maybe that's a strat. I just make them run out and then we're fine. But miraculously, my opponent has pulled back into. He has pulled a lead again. He's killed my Lord. But I think we can kill off his Lord with my animated Hulks and depth guard here. We are ahead in value. Don't think that we aren't, because he's basically out of ammo. And most of our values from healing depth guard, so they've actually done a lot better than you might think. There we go. We finally... we got a bit of a janky engagement here, but I think if we wait long enough, these guys will actually start to move into combat. Let's see it. Let's see how obedient my depth guard are. Place your bets. Place your bets. Will they actually move into fight? Or will they just sit here and get murdered? I think they won't actually fight. For whatever reason, they're just not pulling aggro. What's going on? What's going on? These guys they're not going in. Oh, right, you know what? Plan B. Plan B. Yeah, legendary fight. I know. Just Plan B. We're gonna force move them in. These guys over here. Yeah, we're doing fine. Let's turn these guys to fight the gyrocopters. You look, like Vampire Coast doesn't have formation attack. They really should be moving in, but what can you do? There we go. Now this should be a bit better. I think. Oh, come on. They're just looking at them. Look at these guys. Just the most passive depth guard you've ever seen. Here we go. Oh, yeah, they aggroed. Okay, nice. So they should be able to tear those guys apart now. Very sweet. And then, yeah, I guess, you know, we can resummon our Lord. There you go. She's a pricey one, but, you know, I can pretend it's worth it. Oh, man. All right, here we go. Chase down his Iron Drakes, but we've already won it. Nice. Yeah, depth guard are just, they're too cool to have more than one guy fighting. All right, well, there you go. Depth guard, they paid for themselves. The deck hunters are just the jankiest things I've ever seen. Let's see here. Yeah, my Lord got so much value off the Vangeist. You can probably just win most of these battles against new players with just a few spells. But he did good. His skirmish mode range units were actually the hardest things for me to deal with in my entire life. I'm not used to skirmish mode being so good, but it's a pain. It's a big pain, guys. It's a big pain. Where am I based? I'm in Canada. I'm Canadian. I'm not gonna give you any more of a descriptive location before I dox myself, but we're Canadian. Been loving everyone's Warhammer 3 videos. Yeah, it's been great, man. It's been great. Oh, yeah, legendary fight. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh, actually, yeah, I should do a poll. I should do a quick poll. Let's see here. Who to play? Stay Vampire Coast or go Norska? Here we go. Let's ask the people. We have a short amount of time to decide, but a second vote away. I think we've gone our decisive Vampire Coast game. I still haven't landed the Queen Best shot, which is sad, but okay, there we go. 69% Norska so far. 26 votes. Can we get a few more votes going? I got you into multiplayer, now you can't enjoy the campaign. Yeah, yo, honestly, I only play campaign as a speed run or a challenge campaign now. Yeah, go Norska. It begins. Norska should actually be insanely easy to win with here. Where are they at? Here they are. Yeah, Norska's insane. Norska's actually insane. So, can you control Horse Masters to skirmish? Of course, of course. Yeah, you just gotta move them into position. So, this is a very good skirmish combo. Sure, I guess I take Wolfric. If I take him on a Mammoth, I really wonder how single entity fights go if I do that. And then, you know, Marauder Champions did actually get recently buffed. Let's go ahead and take a few of those. But we might be able to win this off the backs of skirmishers alone. You know what's cooler than Marauder Champions, though? The Cold Voider. Yeah, let's try this guy out. Let's try this guy. Norska, they did get a fancy new ROR. This ROR Frostworm. Pretty hype. Pretty hype. You wouldn't expect him to be, but he's a beast. He's a beast, man. Oh, dang. I can't bring... Let's see here. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna go double Frostworm here today. Because they do have breath attacks, and breath attacks are amazing when it comes to these sort of situations where you can't right-click. And then the rest is just gonna be Marauder Champions, because I think they're cool. Oh, I guess I should take some magic. Here's the bail you out if you're suddenly dying, Caster Lord. So just in case things do start going bad, I'll run Pit of Shades, but in the meantime, we can meme it up. Here we go. This is good enough. This is good. Oh, you know what? We can even go Javelins. Go the max. Now this, if we want to really make the best use out of the fact that we can't, that Can't right click, you know, just put them in position and have the javelins do their work. Here we go. What do you think about the effectiveness of cavalry units? Thinking mostly in campaign. Slaanesh cavalry is insane. Yeah, they're actually insane. The thing is, they don't really, if you want to fully micro them, they'll do better than any unit. But the thing is, it's so hard to micro, it's not really worth the time if you're playing campaign. Because you can win with like a Soul Grinder Doom stack anyways. You can win with a Demonette Rush. The AI is just not really built to handle that situation. How are the Wood Elves matched into Chaos, by the way? Wood Elves are pretty badly matched. Yeah, no, Wood Elves get annihilated. Yeah, you're gonna have to wait for another patch before they become meta. I feel like they have to, I feel like CA have to, if they make the game, I don't know. If they can make battles last longer, maybe that'll do it. But even then, it can be really hard to trade quickly enough. Because the thing is, Wood Elves in land battle need about 15 minutes to kite a, say, you know, to kite like a 2,000 or a 12,000 gold army. In domination, armies tend to go up to 20,000 gold, and I don't know if Wood Elves can do enough damage fast enough. That's sort of the big problem. How do you give commands to units if you don't right click? You use alt left click to drag or arrow keys. Oh, I didn't ready up. My bad. Sorry, opponent. My bad, my bad. 2 dragons. Domination makes so many cool units viable. Yeah, I'd say they're viable. Are they meta? Will I ever take these dragons in the tournament? Like, I won't say I won't. I won't say I won't. But like that, man, they're so expensive. They're so expensive, man. Enticity, do you think Legend in a head? Do you think I could take Legend in a head-to-head campaign? Okay. Here's the thing. I think if it's gloves off, so Legend is allowed to fully cheese against me, and I'm fully allowed to cheese against Legend, right? How would that play out? Oh, really? They're not? Okay, melee mode gets them a bit closer. I'll settle for that. Control to get them into the formations that into the width that I like them to be in. There we go. That'll do. Yeah. So Legend, if all gloves are off and he's allowed to cheese, I think in a late game he would win. I think in a late game he would win. If it's an early game and I rush him down early, I think I would beat him just because I'd be able to win any battle I take against him. I think I can say that pretty decisively. I am one of the top multiplayer champions in the world at the moment. Maybe not crazy strong compared to a lot of the other top champions. I think they can take games off of me pretty well. But I'd be pretty confident I can win some early battles against Legend. Plus, he loses a lot of access to cheese because I'm not the AI. So if in his battles he could play against the AI, and in my battles he has to play against me properly, I think that ups his chances a bit because he can get a bunch of really scary armies going. But it really depends. All right, but here we go. I gotta move my guys up just because it makes it easier to control them. We're gonna get caught up by the skeletons a bit here, but that's okay. We have we can sort of just pull away from them, and I just want to get my skirmishers to get a lot of damage on his guys. Let's go ahead and capture this point too with my caster, my emergency backup caster, and then we're just gonna kite them out. The great thing about skirmishers is that I do actually micro them with alt movement a lot, so they're actually in a pretty happy place. And then over here, this is the juiciest box formation I've ever seen. If I can just get my Frostworm to breath attack these Kepler Guard, we're fine. I just gotta wait for him to stop moving with them, and then we should be good to go. Yeah, Legend, he's more of a campaign guy. He's more of a campaign guy. He doesn't play tournaments. But you know, I think that's completely fine. Let's see. Ooh, the lag is real. Here we go. We're gonna turn our Frostworm to get into position here. Looks like our guys are doing fairly fine. Man, it's too bad chariots are actually just useless here, but yeah, I think we should be okay. Look at that. We're getting good damage on these Nahakar warriors. They're not shielded. I think I can thread the needle here to get behind these guys. A little bit of sick micro. There we go. Get some Marauder champions moving on up. Nice. So we're parked directly behind these guys now. It's going to move in Arc in the black, but that's okay. And then I think just some individual micro with these guys would be fine. Now, usually what I would do is I would give charge commands to finish off those Nakar warriors, but this will do for now. Huge breath attack, too, from the dragon. Love it. I love it. And then I just got to get these Marauders on the point. Nice. As for Wulfric, we can boat these guys up. That should do a lot of damage to them. Pull them in over here. Nice. And then up top, our Fimir is doing fine. Yeah, he'll be fine. Alright, sweet. Oh wait. I can't land my dragon. I can't land it with the charge attack. I gotta land it some other way. Well, that's a little bit janky, but I'm sure it's fine. Let's run away from these Sepulchral Stalkers, though. My opponent's definitely... He's going real hard on that area. And then instead, wait for another Marauder champion summon, I think, to sort of support that low ground area. So these guys can sort of pull away. No point overstaying my welcome here. Nice. We can push those skirmishers back. We can steal the middle. And then get into position for another breath attack. And sweet. Marauder champions. Gotta use the land command. Yeah. It's janky, man. It's real janky. But it looks like it's going fine. Wulfric's doing fairly well for himself here. My skirmishers, as long as they're in range of his skirmishers, that's okay. And then these guys, I think I gotta regroup them. So we're gonna give them the melee front to group them up again. Then cancel that group lock. Grab them and then position like so. So now they're back in a line formation, and that's gonna help them out a lot. Come on, get that breath attack going. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Okay, that's another very good breath attack. And then we're gonna land. Park them over, I don't know, Arc in the black. I really have no idea. And then the Marauder champion should be here in a second. What are these guys? Tomb Guard, gonna hit them up with the Pit of Shades. They'll be dead in no time. And then we can pull these guys back. Okay, so pretty good tech. We got the Wulfric here, he's doing fine. But I do want to shut down those Stalkers as fast as possible. Yeah, the lags are huge with this one, man. Lags are pretty bad, but it does give me a bit more time to maneuver my guys, thankfully. You know, the dragon can probably take on those Stalkers, too. If it has the support of Wulfric. I think it can. So let's go ahead and pull over there. Get these guys over here. And then I should have a double cap on him in a second. If you really want to challenge yourself, Enticity, play Slaanesh. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised, good sir. We've already won with Slaanesh earlier today. If you check out the VOD, you'll see it. But it's been done. It's been done already. Alright, what do I need here? He has too much cavalry for me to take my mass range. So we're going to have to settle for this instead. Arc in the black is being a little bit scary here, but it looks like this is going fine. Huge boat incoming on all of these guys. Wulfric can sort of just keep plowing that way. I think I just want more Marauder champions. Honestly, they're just a great unit. They're just a great unit. And then over here, things are going fine. We'll get my Berserkers to hold these guys up. And then if I can take off with this dragon, I should be able to get another pretty nice breath attack going. Though it's not over just yet. This guy has been doing quite well for himself this game. Yeah, no right clicking, no right clicking. That's a challenge today. Let's see here. Another melee front. Jeez, this guy's lagging hard, man. He's lagging real hard. There we go. Now they're lined up again. This map is terrible for lining up my guys. They seem to really easily get sort of stuck in sort of weird blobby formations, and I'm not a big fan of that. Looks like I got to Pit of Shade's Tomb Guard, otherwise they will cause me a lot of issues here. He does kill off the dragon too, which is pretty spicy. But at this point, I think we're doing okay. You know, I can get another skirmisher back up onto the battlefield. We got the Pit of Shades right over here. That should disintegrate those guys. I think we're fine. Tissy, can you show us your video settings after this match? Sure. What, you just want graphic settings? That can be done. And I can show them right now. Here we go. No, I can't. We gotta wait for after the battlefield. Dang it. I guess it's because it's a multiplayer game. It looks like Wulfric's doing okay. He's getting a bit beat up by these Tomb Guard. Not the biggest fan of that. Let's get him out of there. Start to get the back cap action going, but yeah, Wulfric needs to get out of there. That is not a friendly place. Those Stalkers are just giving him the business. And I think my skirmishers have to pull back too now, also. Let's see. What do we need? What do we need? Oh, dang. Wolfrick's actually gone. He's routed. He done got routed. I guess we'll settle for these guys. Park them over here. Get some javelin fire going. And then we can start contesting the bottom here. Honestly, it's a little bit scary. Tomb Kings are a strong faction. But as long as I make sure Wolfric doesn't rout, we should be okay. Let's see. How about dwarves? They got the charge defense. That's a janky way to go about it for sure. Yeah, dwarves would be a janky one. How do I like the Norska rework? I think it's good, but they could use a little bit more. All right, let's see. I gotta get these guys into a deeper formation so that their mass is boosted. Nice. Spirit Leech on Wolfric. A little bit scary, but it's okay. We'll just pull back over here. All right. Now, I think Wolfric's off the battlefield. Honestly, he was a pretty hot take. He's not really going to do super well for himself here. Middle, you know, honestly, I think my opponent's trading up. I think he's won this one. Dang. All right. Let's see. We might still be able to come back, though. He's not playing the best in the world. I do have my Marauder champions getting in here, too, and a big Pit of Shades on that should do very well. I think my guys over here should be fine, and I just want to save Wolfric, mostly. If I can get Wolfric saved, then we'll be okay, but... Ooh, I think he's going to rout him off. I think that's the end of Wolfric, so plan B. Middle's going okay. You know, we have a decent fight going on over there. Over here, Wolfric will be routing. But with my skirmish corps starting to come back in, I think we have a decent chance of taking the middle. I can also get another skirmisher back in, but it's going to be a little bit of a scrap. It really depends on how quickly I can take this. I guess I do have some Marauders who are safe. The Fimir Bale Fiend is doing all right. Let's go ahead and park him right over there. But all my skirmishers are completely out of ammunition now, and that makes things a little bit sketchy for him. Wolfric, you mad lad? He actually came back. Oh, I don't have to suffer the army loss penalty. That's so huge for me. That might have just won me the game here. We'll see though. We'll see. Oh my gosh, that is so good for me. You guys don't even know. I need to de-summon these horsemen. I just need my ammunition back. Wait, no. Okay, we had to capture the point first. Very important. Very important. All right, a little bit sketchy, but we got there. Oh my gosh, that was a sketchy de-summon if I've ever seen one. Yeah, we really needed them to not leave, otherwise he would take this point back immediately. Yeah, I really wanted a last Sea Fang, but yeah, I don't think we would have been able to pull it off. Let's see, some more javelins, nice. One of them's gonna go here, one of them's gonna go here, and they're just gonna get their shots off. As long as I can keep them defended, I'm fine. Nice. Yeah, and then we got a horseman actually moving into combat now. Yeah, we can win off a double cap. I think that should be fine. Let's see, over here he does have a unit there, but I think we can stop him with an infantry summon. Get them into a deep formation to deal with a potential counter charge. But look at that, the stalkers are sort of in here. They're a little bit busy with my infantry. They're trying to push through. I'm gonna block them with my horsemen because I know my horsemen can fire in combat, and then my javelins should be able to get enough damage there. Really like watching this game mode. Hey, happy to hear, man. Happy to hear. Let's see. Yeah, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Just gotta pull these guys over here. His Arc in the Black not dying is a huge pain though, because like optimally I would have just killed Arc in the Black earlier with I could have just killed him earlier with some focus fire on my guys, but because we can't target fire anything, we're just gonna have to just hope that my Marauder horsemen decide to fight him. Over here it looks like we will just barely be able to hold that point in time. Very nice. Let's go park my Marauders there and they should be able to hold. Resummon the Fimir for that magic damage. We want to clear off these skeletons over here, these Tomb Guard. These guys are just summoned, so they're not nearly as scary. Nice. We can get some more Marauders in there. Okay, we got our firing line set up. I think we're okay, though the middle's definitely very, very contested here. It's very, very, very contested. Let's see, I need to get that Pit of Shades going as soon as possible. There we go. That's a good one. That's a good one. Looks like the javelins are doing okay. They're doing okay. There's a huge pit of shades. Nice. These guys will desummon, and we'll just fight back for that middle point. That should be fine. Yeah, because we have a bunch of skirmishers here. Or not skirmishers, but range units. They should be able to poke away at them. Let's see here. These guys can move over here to continue poking. And then a more skirmisher should be fine. Really good defense on this point, though. That helps a lot. Nice. And then just some skeleton warriors, so they're not too much of a problem. Yeah, if I can just get my javelins to get the work done here, I think we're okay. Though it's going to be a little bit janky. So, for example, these guys are going to have to deal with the skeleton horsemen. And that's not the easiest task in the world. If I can just sort of point them and hope that they fire, then that's sort of my best bet for now. Next challenge, do high elves without right-clicking? Zyphos, you madman. It's hard enough with Norska. I guess I can go a full kite build, but it's not like full kite is super good in domination. We'll see, though. We'll see. Maybe I'll do a poll. We'll do a poll and see how that goes. Let's see. These horsemen, I think I can kite them out. I might be able to capture his back point. He's summoning in a lot of infantry over here to try and defend. And if I can just sort of run circles around him, yeah, just a couple skeleton archers, we might be able to pull it through over here, but we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. The skeleton horsemen do go down. That's a really good win. Norscan infantry, ranged infantry can start getting in there. Unfortunately, we are out of ammunition. We've just been fighting here for so long. And man, the skeleton horsemen are a pain. Let's see. I don't think I have capture weight here. I don't think I have capture weight, so I just have to keep running. We'll keep running circles around him. It should be fine. We got more skirmishers moving up onto the high ground, and if I can capture that area in time, we should be okay. He's been doing real good with the Ark in the Black place, though. Come on. Ooh, maybe I can pull them off the point. Man, he has so many skirmishers. Alright, but at least I have my guys over here. Yeah, he's a lot of cavalry. Okay, looks like this is going almost in our favor. Man, I think the Wolfric and the Frostworm, I think they let me down. I think they let me down. I don't think they got that much value. The Frostworm did do pretty well early on, but this is real sketchy now. Look at that. So many Tomb Guard. So many Tomb Guard. Come on. It all hinges on this last capture point, I think. You know what? Let's not blame the Frostworm. We'll blame Wolfric instead. But I think he did it. I think he did it. Come on. Come on. Dang. Yeah, we might be able to kill Ark in the Black here. He's so low, but... oh, it all hinges on this capture. Yeah, playing a mammoth without right-clicking, a little bit rough. I thought I could just keep him and chill, but the supportful stalkers really did me in there. Dang, pretty good Tomb King's play. It was a close game. It was a close game. But we sadly did not have enough. Retreat! The only faction with 2 legendary lords and no DLC. Yeah, Wolfric really, or not Wolfric, Norska really hurting on that front for sure. But yeah, I have to triple cap him here, and there's no way I'm taking him off that point. Dang, that was so close. That was so close, but at least we didn't right click. At least we didn't right click. I can live with that. Let's see, how well did the Frostworm and Wolfric do? Wolfric didn't do that great. Frostworm did pretty bad. Maybe we have to play a little bit more. We have to play, if we're playing against a strong faction, we gotta be a bit more careful. Alright, quick poll though. Norska or High Elves. This was requested by Zyphos. He's a close clanmate of mine, so we'll give it to him. Put your votes in. Who would you like to see? Let's see. We got 30 seconds. We got 30 seconds to see this, to see the results. High Elves it is. On a land battle, no less. Alright. Alright, that's a lot of High Elf votes. Oh my goodness. Here we go. I believe High Elf full kite is the way to go. All we gotta do is get a caster on a dragon. No, we're not gonna do a... we're not gonna do a mage, an archmage caster. That would just be silly. And Earthblood, Arcane Life Bloom, Book of Hoeth. He's playing Empire, very good. And then we can go for the full kite. So, Shadow Warriors, Shadow Walkers, very good. Shadow Warriors, also very good. And then, If I can get him to walk into me, obviously that would be the most optimal way to play. But I sort of want to have a more active play style here, a little bit more kite action. Cavalry is going to be terrible. Honestly, single entities are pretty terrible too. We're going to stick with just the Dragon Lord as our main source of sort of fightiness here. Then instead go for, yeah, something like this. Something like this? Maybe one artillery piece? This is really, it's all about the range units, man. I gotta defend these skirmishers as much as humanly possible. I think the only way to do that is with my own skirmishers. Breath attacks will be great on the Moondragon. Honestly, though, is the Moondragon really what I want here? Do High Elves have a big center line? A Lithanar? Yeah, you have me sold on the Lithanar. A Lithanar plus a cheap caster. I can't target fire with them, though. We'll take him cheap. We'll take him cheap. The 7 skirmisher build. Completely unexpected by my opponent. And then, oh man, what does well against Empire? Maybe Flock of Doom? Flock of Doom's okay. Do I have a slow? I can slow him with Awakening of the Wood. I think that's gonna be our best bet here. And then we'll do Earthblood to heal. Nice. Then we have like tons of Infinite Winds magic abilities here. Can spam those out, have tons of Winds magic. And nice. I think this will go okay. A Lithanar, you know, we can Moonbow him. And I think I will go for the missile resist and the reload skill, just to get a lot of damage out as quickly as possible. Now, the Rangers are worse than the Spears, because it can't brace. So, yeah, we're just going to settle for this instead. You know what? And then give them some chevrons. There we go. This guy's for skirmishers. Nice. Beautiful build. Never seen a better build in my life. I think it would be easier if we just went 20 archers and Lothar and Seaguard, but I think this is a bit more fun. Spells are right click? No, spells are left click. Xiphos. Xiphos. You're showing your colors here, man. Come on, think about it. Yeah. Yeah, left click, man. Don't drink, guys. Oh my gosh, Xiphos. Come on. Come on, do you even know how to play Warhammer? I'm disappointed. I am maximum disappointed. Phoenix for the bomb drops? Ah, jeez, the Phoenix is so janky. The Phoenix are so incredibly janky. Is this what you want? Is this what you want, chat? The Phoenixes? I gotta. The bomb drops are too good against Empire, it's true. It's true. Bomb drops are legit pretty good against Empire. Let's try it out. You got me there. You got me there. It's terror, you know. We can manually land it. The best play for the Phoenix. You know, I think as soon as we get the bomb drops off, I'm probably just gonna land with it immediately. I think that's the only way. Arcane Phoenix. Arcane Phoenix is pretty cool, yeah. I think this'll do though. This'll do. It's a nice map. Glacial Lake's a good one. I just have to hope that he doesn't have like a full cavalry build. If he does, we're doomed. If he does, we're absolutely doomed. So fingers crossed. And this map is sort of more suited for kite play, at least in terms of the challenge. So I think we're all right. Interesting challenge, yeah. This is one of the harder challenges. Usually I don't do challenges in multiplayer. Well, I do a few meme units, but nothing this intense. But we gotta win the bet. We gotta win the bet. We're rocking. We got one loss because I right-clicked, and one loss because the guy actually just played well. So we'll see. War Wagons? Ooh, yeah. We should play Empire next. I think Empire is actually pretty fun. Get some War Wagon builds going. I like it. I like it. You have 1,000 hours in Warhammer 2 and you can't remember what right click does. It actually doesn't have too many uses in terms of movement. It's just there to get your guys charging. Yeah. Isn't this a bit small for a kite build? It's fine. I'm gonna be using my ammo very aggressively, because I can't choose what I'm firing at. So whatever they find their sights on, I'm basically happy to have them shoot. Do you have a mouse that lets you unbind mouse right click? No, if I right click, we just concede. Simple as that. All right, here we go. Let's get these guys grouped together nicely. Nice. Okay, so here's the build. We got our skirmishers. We're gonna put them on. We're gonna kite towards the left. Excuse me, today. I think that's gonna be our best bet. Let's put these guys up. Alright, there's no way to do that in a way that is satisfying to me. We'll settle for this. There we go. So we gotta position them here. And then here's the problem. Usually this artillery piece would kill off his artillery pieces that would be strong against my guys. But because we can't manual fire, that's a little bit more of a problem. So instead, we're going to have this, the bolt thrower, used as a distraction. Because most new players love to target fire enemy artillery. And if I can just get them to do that a little bit too aggressively, I think we're good to go. So that's sort of the plan. We got the distraction here, and then we're just gonna pummel them with our archers, and hopefully we win it. I don't know how much ammo I have. He took a pretty big army. This could be sketchy. I should have gone for just the 20 stack of range units. That would have gone way better, but here we go. We'll see. He has some cavalry over here. Thank goodness he took skirmishers, because we'd be screwed otherwise. And then Arcane Phoenix is gonna go forwards. Now he has the Boris Toddbringer. He's a little bit of a problem because he's a pretty big pain to deal with in general. What's this? A Hellblaster volley gun. All right, that's interesting. Okay, that's a Flock of Doom. A pretty damaging Flock of Doom too. But yeah, well, we'll see how this plays out. I think the Phoenix should be fine. Jeez, dodging bullets is hard on the Phoenix, but we can do it. And we're gonna set up our bombing run on these guys. Okay, decent bombing run. I think I mostly just want to shut down his front line for now. These skirmishers should be okay-ish. Can I get my spears into position fast enough? Geez, those outriders are a pain. They're doing a lot of damage to me, but at least these guys are doing okay. His cavalry's not doing too hot, and honestly, Boris is taking a lot of damage. There we go. Really nice bombing run. Phoenix, a very good choice. And then we have a bunch of infantry to deal with. So let's park these guys over here. That Hellblaster volley gun's going to be probably one of the bigger problems to deal with today. Let's slow down the cavalry over here and hope that my archers just kill it, I guess. They probably won't. Let's be honest here. I don't think my skirmishers are going to do too well there. But over here in the back, I think things are going okay-ish. I think it's about time we can even land our Phoenix too. And then try and get his knights to fight it. Because we have no initiative here. We have no initiative to choose our fights. Over here, the handgunners in the back are a little bit scary. Let's park our spears up front to sort of tank those shots. And his Amber Wizard is taking a lot of damage. That's a plus. Here we go. Amber Wizard's actually taking a lot of damage. It's very good. Fortunately, those guys get routed off, though. I can get a pretty juicy heal over there, though. Then a nice AoE onto his infantry. That's a big plus. There's a chance our spears can actually win off of just grinding here today, but we'll see. In the meantime, though, my Phoenix, there's no way it's going to catch his cavalry. I think that was just a terrible idea from the start. So I'm going to settle for this instead. Alithanar is going to slowly pull back and kite as much as he can. And then the Phoenix, ooh, he might have forgotten his cavalry. If he did, that would be huge. Amber Wizard a little bit too aggressively pushed forwards. If he dies, that would be big too. I'm only now realizing that I literally have no way of dealing with his handguns, because I have to kill all of his guys first. But at the very least, we have a Phoenix, and this is a perfect situation for a bombing run. So here we go. Bomb over there. Huge damage. Bomb over there. Park over this way. Very nice. Okay. I got some spears over here just tanking too, and I believe if I can land with that, we might be able to take him out. Now, Boris obviously is a bit of a problem, as he's regenerating, and I don't know how much ammunition we actually have here, but we do get the terror out. I'll take it. Phoenix can now fly on over to that Hellblaster volley gun and probably take it out too. Looks like my skirmishers here are doing okay. Alithanar is doing okay. Let's see, another big AoE on the swordsman should be fine. And then another heal over here. Nice. And the spears rally. The spears rally. Yeah, no, this is pretty sketchy. Here we go. Spears rally. They can actually save my skirmishers there. If I can just take a fight. The Phoenix actually gets in on the Hellblasters. Did I right click? Was that a right click? Can someone let me know in chat if that was an accidental right click? Because I might have. I don't know why that Phoenix actually dived in on the Hellblasters. I thought I just gave it a move command, but no. Okay, I have no idea how it decided to land there, but sure, I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, everyone's saying no. All right. Sweet. All right, then we'll just keep guiding then. Looks like this is going fine. Boris is actually having a terrible time trying to kill my caster because she's on foot. So that's very nice. And more Winds of Magic. Nice. And I think a Lithanar can start dealing with Boris. This Amber Wizard might start taking a lot of damage over there. We have the Balance of Power. That's pretty nice. He just walked over there. Okay. Sure. I'll take it. Nice. Yeah. I think the biggest threat here is basically just Boris. I think he's sort of the biggest problem. I think melee a Lithanar is gonna have to be the solution today, but we did rout off the Amber Wizard. Very nice. Here we go. Phoenix gonna move on in over there onto that Hellblaster volley gun. Hopefully it takes it out. Our hero squad doing great as expected. They're gonna just sit there in melee and pray because there's nothing else I could do. But his cavalry's routed off. That's very nice. The Phoenix, honestly, whoever told me about the Phoenix, you are a brilliant man, my dude. The Phoenix has been hard carrying today. As for a Lithanar, he's walking that 20% missile resist. He doesn't care about a couple handguns. Maybe we might even get some friendly fire over here on these guys. Phoenix routing off the cavalry. Boris at about half HP. Are we gonna win it? I don't want to call it too early, but it's looking pretty good. Yeah, the walking Phoenix meta? The walking Phoenix meta? Is it true? Is this the way? Yes, a Lithanar, yes. Get the damage in. Oh, he pulled away with his cavalry. That's some pretty good tech on his part. Let's see here. Man, I wish I could countercharge those guys, but I just can't. There we go. A little bit of dodge action. A little bit of a dodge action. Nice. Yeah, let's just walk the Phoenix into more archers, why don't we? Is there a heal I can drop that would be remotely helpful? The Shadow Warriors / Walkers are pretty good in combat. So I think they should be fine here. Spear is just going to turn to waste the ammo of those guys. He came back. The wizard came back. What a hero. Yeah, if a Lithanar can rout off these Outriders, that would be huge. As far as range, I don't really want to get caught out by those guys. That would be very bad. It looks like Hellblasters firing at my guys over there. But against all odds, look at that. My archer's routing off his cavalry. That's good. And these guys are basically just melee guys now, so I guess we might as well just throw them into melee. We might see a bit of a terror route there, but that's okay. And the Phoenix, yeah, just grinding up against his guys over there. Nice. Now the question is, what can I get to route? I think we heal these guys up and just take the fight. We just take the fight. These guys are not terrible melee fighters. A Lithanar might be able to fight Boris, but it all hinges on the fact that Boris actually goes to fight a Lithanar. And there's no guarantee that happens. Over here, we're gonna turn these guys. I can't charge them, so I might as well brace for impact. And then over here, I guess we'll just wait for more. We'll wait for more Winds of Magic, but looks like a Lithanar. Come on, a Lithanar, you got this, man. You got this. Just dive in there. It's just Boris. He's at decent HP. I think he should be fine. Over here, the bracing worked. We got the Amber Wizard. He wants to pick a fight. Jeez. There we go. Brace for impact. And wow, he pulled away. He pulled away because he was worried my Archmage would fight his Wizard. I'll take it. Look at this. Fighting's going pretty well over there. Now, it's not over just yet. That Hellblaster's a pain. I gotta walk the Phoenix over there to deal with it. These guys, we're gonna give them a melee front and then make them a bit smaller. And then disable the melee front so that they can actually group up a little bit better. It looks like he's trying to get his cavalry on them, which is a good sign. There's a chance that he might take a bad fight there. Unfortunately, I believe my caster is gonna be out of the picture now, so I'll have to pull her out. But over here, at least Alithanar's okay. He's alive. We have a bit of ammunition, but my opponent's starting to come back. I think the Phoenix is gonna have to hard carry here. The Amber Wizard is out, though. The Amber Wizard is out. I repeat, he is out. And I think we can just dodge against his Rangers here. Yeah, if we can just dodge against his handguns, we might be able to just burn their ammo. It'll be a little bit easier if we're flying. Here we go. Okay, he routes off my Phoenix. That's not good. Oh man, I gotta get that heal. I really gotta get that heal. There we go, just a move command right into his swordsman. That should be good enough. Oh, this is so close. This is so close. That Hellblaster volley gun's such a pain. The Phoenix barely got any damage in, but we still have a Lithanar. How's my caster doing? She's alive. She's alive. And then he has a couple units of infantry here. Honestly, it comes down to how well a Lithanar duels Boris. If he can get a good enough fight on, I think we're okay-ish. Hellblaster volley gun's a little bit scary, but honestly, I think it doesn't have that much ammo left. We might be okay. Come on, Alithanar. Come on, you're a hero. You're a hero. You're the best fighter the world's ever known. Okay, here we go. Bomb drop number 1. Bomb drop number 2. There we go. Those guys took a lot of damage from that. And then we can land and then just move right on into that. Yes, the heal. The heal on the Phoenix. Come on. Alithanar, you're doing okay? Yeah, he's doing okay. Oh, jeez, this is nerve-wracking. Oh, boy, but that volley. He still has one more volley in him. I need that heal so bad. Come on, you darn Phoenix. Not like this. Okay, it routes. It might still get another heal, though. He kills off my caster. Oh, I think we're losing this. No, he heals. He heals the Phoenix. Come on. Come on. Oh, jeez, this is so sketchy. He gets one more volley. He's at 0 ammo. Come on. Come on, you darn Phoenix. This is it. This is what you were made for. Let's see, we got one Shadow Warrior left. It rallies. Okay. Okay. So he has a Hellblaster volley gun. It does a lot of damage. I definitely don't want to take damage from that. But we do have a fully healed Cat Phoenix. We also have an Alithanar. I think the Alithanar can sort of move in and start harassing these guys. He can take a pretty decent fight here, and then as long as we're dodging, I think we're okay. I think we're okay. There's a chance the Phoenix can rout off a lot of these guys too, if we land amongst these guys. But getting Boris in there is going to be helping him out a lot. Here we go. Phoenix. Phoenix getting charged by Boris. We're gonna try and yeah, just get Boris distracted a little bit. Let's get him a little bit distracted. And then if we can take a big fight with the Lithanar and the Phoenix, then I think we're okay. Here we go. Big distraction, Phoenix. You're never gonna get him alive, Boris. Here we go. And can I get a big land here onto the infantry? They rout. That's good. That's a good sign. Phoenix gonna just chill. Come on, Phoenix, just get there. Get there. Come on, Alithanar. No, it routes. No. No, we were so close. We're so close. Oh my gosh. Oh, what a game. What a game. That was so close. The Phoenix did pretty well. Alithanar did well. The skirmishers did okay. Honestly, if I had... Oh, wow. The Boltor actually did alright. Yeah, he just had a little bit too much. He had a little bit too much. That was such a close game, though. Man, this is like the perfect handicap for me. Oh, my gosh. GG. That was a very good one, though. Alright. One more game for the road. Who are we gonna play? Someone type some factions in chat. I'm not playing Bretonia. In no world am I playing Bretonia. Let's see here. Video settings. Oh yeah. Start throwing some suggestions while I show off the video settings. Here's my graphics settings. Pretty good. We have a really souped up graphics card, and we turned off anti-aliasing for faster runtime. Let's see here. Skaven? Oh, Skavenish, yeah. Skaven, are you kidding me? Okay. Let's see here. Right, matchmaking. So between Skaven and Wood Elves. You know, yeah, I like that. I like that. Skaven and... Oh, Kislev's a really good one. I like Kislev, and then I like Wood Elves. Tomb Kings? Maybe. Tomb Kings is a hard maybe. I'll add that to the list. Let's try it. All factions we haven't really played today. Skaven, Kislev, Wood Elves, and Tomb Kings. Those are your votes, people. What would you like to see today? All of them have very good ranged options. I think they're all scary in their own right. 39% Skaven. I like it. I like it. See, I already have a pretty fun build here. Skaven are a good one. I think yeah, I think the Rattling gun spam, that's an option. Obviously avalanche mortars. Yeah, no, it's obvious we're playing Skaven. I think avalanche mortars are awesome. I believe if I want a lord that can sit in a fight without really worrying about being in melee, Squolk is the way. Funnily enough, the summons are much weaker than I'm used to here. We're gonna go for the Plague instead, and maybe just take a Vermintide, maybe. But yeah, Squolk is a great support tool that can sort of just sit in the fight. I would like another Poison Wind Mortar. He's playing Ogre Kingdoms. Okay, okay. I think we obviously want Spears and Halberds. That's a given at this point. Yeah, something like this. Yeah, here we go. There we go. So that's a pretty nice start against ogres. I would... Single entities are just terrible with this challenge. But yes, I would like a Warp Lightning Cannon instead. Slam that in there. Get a couple more Clan Rat Spears. This is good. Hell Pits, baby. I can't right click. I can't tell the Hell Pit to attack. I don't know if you realize, but that might hinder the Hell Pit a little bit. We'll take one just in case. Yeah, here we go. I think against ogres, we basically just want to load up on spears a ton. And then you want some anti-large, maybe a little bit more anti-large, just poke them to death. And then a lot of capture weight. So a bunch of clan rats to summon in if you have to. We have a bunch of spears too for that also. And then the rat ogres are pretty bad. Rat ogres are pretty bad. Skirmishers, Kite. Honestly, I haven't been liking Kite as much in this mode. Kite sort of just gets annihilated. Oh, but we do need Rattling Gunners for sure. Where are they at? Where my babies at? Yeah, double Rattling Gunner. This'll do. Ixchia's Triads are they're pretty weak. Honestly, you'd rather be countercharging with them. Yeah. Yeah, I like the Storm Vermin. We're going more of a Clan Rat build today. Giselles and Rattlings, that's sort of the plan. I think between my artillery and the spears that we defend, I think we should have enough here. We'll see, we'll see. I gotta get an above 50% win rate. That's the plan today. That's all I want. And we've only right-clicked twice today. I thought the muscle memory might have been a bit harder, but it's pretty good, it's pretty good. Alright, we'll give him a bit more time than a minute. No need to rush him, really. Reset that timer. Enticity, which faction is best to try in land battles between Lizardmen, Norska, Greenskins, Khorne, and Warriors of Chaos? I'd say either Warriors of Chaos, Lizardmen, and Greenskins. They're all, actually Norska maybe too. Norska's very much like Warriors of Chaos though, but all of them have a lot of tools to beat every faction. So you don't have to worry about being hard countered with those guys. Mutants, mortars against ogres. Yeah, I'll take the avalanche mortars. They're pretty good. Drunky Drunk Man. Amazing name, by the way. Thank you very much for the $10. First time catching the stream live. Glad I was able to witness a birth or rebirth of the walking fire chicken meta. It was interesting. The Phoenix actually wasn't that bad. I would say it's something I would want to experiment more with. But I still don't really know how to play high elves in domination. Even land battles too, I was a little bit under practice with them, but hopefully one day. Alright, let's start getting our guys into position. So we just want to push hard middle. Push down these two lanes, and then defend my ranged. Here we go, we got the avalanche mortars, and yeah, that's literally it. I guess we have a warp lightning cannon. I'll park one right here down the pipe. So that if he reveals himself into that area, he's just going to get a face load of artillery fire. Should be pretty good. Let's see. How do I... There we go. Enticity, you've been ground targeting or first-person shooting artillery. I think you have to... I think you can ground target with left click, but I've been mostly doing first-person shooting, yeah. I've missed all my Queen Bess shots, though. I need to get more practice in. It's been a while since I really tuned up my Queen Bess artillery firing. We were doing okay, but we're off by like maybe 100 meters with each shot, which isn't super great. It's been too long. I'm really interested to see what build he has, though. He has... Okay, he has a bunch of Noblars. A bunch of Noblars and Ogre Bulls. Not the scariest thing in the world. I'm feeling pretty confident. Our avalanche mortars can, let's see here, get a bit wider. Whoops, wider, there we go. I can't believe there's a hotkey for that. And then we'll just park him right behind here. Squall can start going into the forest fight. In fact, I do really want to take a forest fight. And then we're just gonna pool onto this left-hand side. Now, I could take another Warp Lightning Cannon, but who doesn't just summon Rattling Gunners right away? I think that's just great. And then we're just going to bunker down in between these 2 points. So here and here, it should be pretty hard for him to sort of defend against that. Those shots. One of them makes it. No, it gets hits a tree. Unfortunate. But yeah, I think over here, just bunkering down should be the way to go. Yeah, can you ground target with left click?
Yes.
Oh, it's janky. It's real janky. Yeah, no, we're just gonna avoid that. You can do ground targeting with left click though, so that's a good confirmation. Council Guard are gonna move here to help out in this fight a little bit more. And then we just gotta park these guys over here and wait for them to run into us, because that's all we can really hope for. In the meantime, scroll, boom. The summon, the avalanche mortars are ready. And then, you know, honestly, if he's going to leave this undefended, I might as well throw like a random clan rat there. The artillery's doing fine. These guys can just sort of march forwards. And then we have the plague too. Now, this is a weird spell. It actually does more damage than Pit of Shades, but it also does less damage than Pit of Shades because its AoE starts so small. So it only really works if my opponent doesn't move, which obviously is a little bit of a janky way to make it work. Let's see. Oh, jeez. Squawk. How do you deselect Squawk? There we go. He's running some dogs along the back, so I'm just going to get some summons in to defend against them. This should be more than enough. And then Squawk can start moving over here. Council Guard can start moving on in. And then, yeah, let's just see how much damage this does to Noblars. It's actually fairly cheap at 11 Winds of Magic. Definitely a good one. About face. There we go. Turn these guys. Oh, he has a Mournfang Cavalry? That's hilarious. Oh, look at that. The dogs are starting to move on in. Those are Saber Tusks, too. They're not just any old dogs. So that's a little bit scary. That's a little bit scary. Mournfang Cavalry in here, too, are a little bit threatening, but overall, I think we're doing fine. Here we go. Clan Rat Summon right in the middle over there. It looks like the Rattling Gunners are doing good damage. Thankfully, caught these guys up, too. Squawk also insanely strong abilities all around, and as long as the Mournfang Cavalries don't move, I think we're okay, though that's of course very sketchy. Avalanche Mortars are doing okay too, but here we go. The Saber Tusk packs have arrived. Can they knock out the artillery piece? That's a real question. I think if I pull it forwards a bit, that should help. And then I'll just wait for another Storm Vermin summon. Looks like the Rattling Gunners are doing great, those Skulk's doing great. For whatever reason, the trading is weird. It doesn't say that we've traded that hard yet, even though it felt like we definitely have. But Avalanche Mortars sort of just friendly firing me more than I would hope for. At the very least, though, the Mournfang Cavalry's a little bit distracted. I'm gonna desummon these guys. I don't really have much need for them anymore. Then we're gonna see if we can hold against the Mournfang Cavalry. We've been doing okay with Queen Bess shots, football field away. Come on, you gotta give me a little bit of credit. The Queen Bess shots weren't that far away, my dude. Come on, it was all right. It was decently close. I think our Queen Bess shots were fine, okay? They were fine, you know? If I had moved a couple pixels more, we definitely would have hit them. Totally. Totes. Totes.
Yes, yes.
Alright, there we go. Mornfang Cavalry are in. Now, Mornfang Cavalry are actually fairly threatening for us here. I am not the biggest fan of facing them at all with my janky guys. But maybe we can fire at it with our Warp Lightning? We'll see.
What orders?
Warp Lightning's just having a hard time moving into a position to fire at all. Let's give it one more move command and then just sort of leave it be. But we do have a 2 capture point lead on him, and Squulk is helping in this fight greatly. Let's see here. I'll stop him moving so that he can get fighting faster. Yeah, Saber Tusks are down. Oh man, yeah, it's just the cavalry. It's just the cavalry, really. We'll see, we'll see. The lag is pretty crazy. Oh, this guy's actually part of a clan. I didn't realize. That actually makes him a little bit scarier than I thought, but it's fine, it's fine. Squulk should be able to do okay against the Slaughtermaster, not the best in the world. And then, yeah, hopefully the cavalry does it. Here comes the Mornfang Cavalry. Spears need to get into position ASAP to deal with them. And you know what? A Hell Pit Abomination's actually not the worst thing in the world right now. For whoever recommended that in chat, I appreciate your support very much. As I think that will do alright. Yeah, it counts as a loss for him if he gets kicked out. That's correct. Alright, here we go, Squulk. Squulk's actually in a little bit of danger. We gotta help him out against those Gorgers for sure. Thankfully, Council Guard are great. And over here, looks like it's okay. Hell Pit's doing alright against those Mornfang. Our Storm Vermin are trading up there. And then over here, if we can just park like so, we should at least be able to brace half of that charge bonus from those guys. Nice. Look at this. Loads of damage. We're gonna direct damage to Mornfang Cavalry, of course, are the biggest threat. And then more spears. Spears for days are the name of the game. There we go. That'll do. Nice. How's my artillery piece going? I just noticed if we dismount the artillery, we can't remount it. Because remounting artillery requires a right click. So that's a little bit scary. Here we go. Another big summon of infantry to help over there. Come on, come on. Man, this guy's part of Clan GGX. We're gonna put this clan to shame if we manage to win this without right-clicking. He is playing Ogre Kingdoms, though. They're not an especially strong faction. Oh, dang. Here we go. More, what are these guys? Gorgers. That's pretty scary. That's pretty scary. I'm gonna need more spears over there. In the meantime, I think the Hell Pit should do fine in this area. And then I think we start getting some of these guys. So, yeah, I'm gonna start summoning just a million clan rats. Clan rats and slingers. So the slingers can sort of just be a huge nuisance to my opponent. They can sit way back and they sort of demand to get targeted. But they're so cheap that it's generally a pretty good trade for me. He does win on the right flank, which is a little bit worrying. And our trading is going very well, though. So we do have that for us. Dang it, the artillery crew routed. So we're gonna have to desummon that. Let's see here. And then, I guess we just start resummoning spears as much as we can. It's not like, it's not like they're... It's like they can generally just trade up overall, so I think that's okay. Hell Pit Abomination in here should be good too, as we'll be able to save Squulk, hopefully. Let's see, he is out of Winds of Magic. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a sketchy situation for poor old Squulk. If he dies, that would be very bad. That would be a huge hit to our leadership. Come on, Squulk, live! Rod of Corruption at least. If he can get a Rod of Corruption on this blob, that would be insanely good for us. And you know what? Yeah, let's pop it down. Squulk is a menace. He is one of the strongest lords in the game because he's essentially a Mortis engine with his abilities and such. So that should hopefully turn the tide in our favor over there. Yeah, and look at that. Squulk with the Hell Pit Abomination. Doing pretty well. Another plague on those guys. This area is definitely going to get captured now, so I can start rotating. Nice. Pull these guys over here, and the Hell Pit Abomination can do most of the heavy lifting. Very, very good. So now I can just focus on moving over here onto this right point. Over here, it seems like the spears are holding okay, at least well enough. Well enough for me to stall his capture anyways. And nice, we have a 2-cap. We're ahead in victory points. We've routed off these guys. Hell Pit's doing great. Now, can I get the Hell Pit to kill off his lord? That's the real question. What's this? If you hold shift and click a couple places on the map. Oh, yeah, you can do this. No, that's right clicking. That's right clicking. Yeah, if you hold shift and right click, you can sort of get some interesting move paths going. I would like to save up for that storm vermin. Well, actually, they're very expensive, but I think there's a chance that they actually win it for me if they can hold the middle very well. So I think that's what I go for, because none of these other units are especially great. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just save up for that storm vermin. A little bit more melee would go a long way. Now, it's basically impossible for me to kill his lord. because he's just... Yeah, I just can't chase him. I have no units that can chase him. So instead, we're going to go for plan B. And we're just going to ignore him. Pull my units over towards the middle where they should be able to hold. And then if we can just hold long enough, then it should be the win. Alright, let's get these guys to brace. Make them a bit thicker on their formation. Nice. And yeah, we're sort of at the last stages of the game now. So we just want to get as much capture weight as possible onto that victory point. And just make sure that he doesn't capture. If we can do that, then we'll more or less be fine. Help Abomination should help, of course, because of its ability to rout him. This area is more than well enough defended. We have just a million troops there in Squulk. And of course, he has some nasty spells. And oh, it looks like he's going for the Noblar Rush. That's a perfect situation for a plague. So if those Noblars clump up too much, we might just be able to get a vicious plague on top of them. And then and just rout all of them off. That would be huge for us. Let's see if we can do it. See if we can do it. Over here, guys are holding well against the Mornfang Cavalry. Very nice. De-summon these guys to bring them back over here later on. Come on, give me the plague. Give me the plague. Now, I know his lord's going to come and fight me. That's actually totally fine by me. And are we going to get knocked over? We don't. The plague drops. That's gonna... He sees it. He sees a plague, so that's going to make him take a little bit more of a longer path to get over there. I'll settle for that. Nice, and then the skirmishers can get on the point. So we have a pretty good lockdown on this point over here. Squulk with the distraction on those guys and his lord. Gonna slow down this capture insanely. And I think that's it, yeah. Yeah, we've done it. We've done it, we've won. We've defeated a clan member. Someone in clan GGX. With some sort of swear word probably, and then for Slaanesh. Yeah, with Skaven into ogres. All we needed to do is just spam a bunch of guys and then hold. The spears did great. The Hell Pit Abomination was actually amazing. Didn't get that much value, but the fact that it terror routed everyone was huge. Squulk actually legit a really strong lord. But yeah, no attack orders. My goodness, that was a little bit stressful though, but I think with how many guys we have on this point, I think we've done it. He sacrificed too many units to try and kill my artillery. He sacrificed too many units over here. Lost a lot of cavalry over there, and wow, we get a decisive victory. Look at this. His name is just bots for Slaanesh. Oh, really? What, does CA just mute bots? Is that what it is? Oh, whatever. Anyways, very fun game though. Very fun game. He played well. His cavalry, he really just, I think it might be a rough matchup for ogres too. But yeah, you like the rules? What are the stakes? The stakes are someone donated $50 because I said I would bet $50 to that I could win without right-clicking, and I think we've more than proven that today. I don't think we can always win without right-clicking, but we had some very interesting games. Very, very interesting games, and yeah, some of them were pretty good. Like, you know, it was a hindrance. I think the biggest thing is that we can't kill their lords. There were so many opportunities for me to kill off their lords that I just couldn't act on because you can't target them. But, you know, it worked out well enough. GG's, guys. GG's. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, you missed everything, man. That's the end of the stream. But at least there will be a VOD. I'll make sure to get all the games marked so that you can see which matchups we played. And oh boy, yeah, I hope you guys had a wonderful day. We'll probably be streaming next week. This weekend I'm gonna be pretty busy. It's gonna be a nice busy bee. So I'll catch you then. Peace out, guys, and GG's.